You get your shit widescreen like that, D Watts?
I turned the phone sideways.
Word. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Dean's List. It's your boy Jarnos checking in with you. Hope everybody doing good in these crazy times. I'm with my brother D Watts. What you been on, D Watts?
Hey, just living good, man. Being blessed out here, doing the right thing, keeping it clean. Keep it clean. I don't deep telling.
I like when motherfuckers say a lot of shit, but they're not really saying nothing. It just sound good. And we got a guest on the show today, man. Real legendary, man. I'm gonna let him let y'all. I'm gonna let him tell it to y'all, man. Funny dude, great dude, smart dude. My dog, Clever, man. Welcome to the show.
Hey, man. Really, we clapping. First you let Jar call me legendary, which is all lies, and now you clapping.
Man. Come on,
that's where we at, man.
Man, we raising the roof.
Oh man,
you feel me?
I'm definitely glad to be here, man.
Go ahead and before we get into what we were talking about before we started rolling, just let the people know who you are and what you do.
Yeah, man. So it's your boy Clever, man, and I get on stage and slang some jokes from time to time. You can find me in somebody's think tank writing from time to time, short scripts, movies, jokes, obviously. Just trying to stay hustling as long as I stay vertical.
I like that. I'm gonna put that in my bio.
Right.
It's slick.
It is.
Yo, so let's get into the election, man. Obviously, everybody's talking about it, thinking about it. It's all over the timeline, all over the news, man. Are you surprised about anything that's happening with the election right now?
I'm surprised it's taking this long, man. A lot of people voted this time. A lot of people voted. I voted. That's crazy.
I'm surprised that like this is even a debate. I was expecting Biden to run away in like a record landslide. You know what I'm saying? And not because I'm like so much of a Biden supporter, but just because of how bad Trump's been fucking up and these past 4 years, just getting bashed in the media for 4 years. I was surprised people really came out and still supported him. It looked like for a lot of it, it looked like it was 50-50.
You'd be surprised, man, who really carried that with them, man. He got a lot of support out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, his support really never wavered the entire 4 years from his base. So I think I always anticipated, like even as a bunch of people would be like, I can't believe he said that, or I can't believe he did that, or like these things would be happening what felt like weekly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would show us poll numbers amongst his likely voters like to support him, and it was always in the 90s, bro. Always.
They like that shit when he get out there and say some wild shit and
absolutely
go off the script. That's my guy.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I learned a lot about that party over the last 4 years. And I'm not here to bash Republicans or conservatives or whatever, but at one point in my life, I always, I thought them to be the party of, morals and I don't know, respect and values and, responsibility. And really what I've learned is they were just putting on like everybody else do the whole time because they don't care about none of that shit.
Facts.
It trips me out. People care so much about the taxes out of nowhere. Like people who don't even make over $400,000 talking about taxes and the reason why they vote for whatever. That's what was tripping me out about people making their decisions.
Don't be fooled by that, bro. That don't be when it seems like to me when they put out a message, whatever the message was, Biden's tax plan, Hunter Biden's a crackhead, whatever the message was, his supporters picked that message up and ran with it, whatever it was. So I don't want you to be thinking that people was really caring about people making over $400,000 being taxed a little more like that. I don't think the people really care. That was the message, and the team put out that message. So fuck it, go Cowboys. You know what I mean? Right. That's my team. Go Cowboys. I'm gonna run.
Yo, one thing I will say, about like, you know, Trump getting like all of the support, more support than I thought he would get in the election is it. You can say like, you know, like his supporters are like hateful or racist or just ignorant or whatever, like a percentage of them. But I think the fact that he did get a lot of support just kind of says that people are just ready for something different. You know what I mean? A lot of people were going for Trump just because he was like off the rails and unpredictable, and he wasn't like your typical politician, and he'll say and do whatever he feels like doing, which I'm not saying is a good thing, but it kind of just speaks to people just really like wanting something different, no matter how different it may be, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he definitely turned a lot of things on his head. You know what I mean? You never really seen a president go on TV in front of a news station and be like, "Y'all put out fake news." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like he just really didn't.
We've never seen an American president behave like that. And we was actually talking about this a little bit ago. It feels as if the country is ready for its first strong man, its first dictator, its first authoritarian leader, which is scary in a way. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you can create mistrust from the news, right? Like you said, if you can call the news fake all the time, the news that you don't like, call it fake all the time. Now there's a built-in, that's anytime something's not favorable towards you, that's fake, that ain't real, that's just blah 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 blah, and that's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. We have so many different sources of quote unquote news now. People don't know what to believe, and that's the exact point. That's intentional. The point of it is to make it so that you don't know what to believe, so that you might actually believe anything.
Right. They make you like denounce everything, so that way they can give you this new ideology to follow. And
for sure,
I'm your savior from all the BS going on in the news.
Yeah,
it's crazy,
absolutely.
Man. We're seeing a lot of things that I never thought I would see in my lifetime. Like, especially with the pandemic, I never thought I would live through that, bro. Like, there's no way I thought I would have saw this coming. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Donald
like
Trump
this.
as a president. It's crazy.
It sounds crazy. It's like when you say things out loud, it feels like it's, I don't know. It feels like it's out of a wild ass, movie, like some sort of crazy movie script or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's weird, man.
Reality.
We'll see what these next 4 years hold for us, though, man. Biden, he's coming in. He kind of has an advantage because Trump has been like such a clown show for the past 4 years. Anything Biden does is already looked at as a step up. But do you feel like there's any pressure there for him in his presidency?
Yeah, it's gonna be his pressure, like pretty much how he's gonna recover us from this COVID virus. That's the main thing he's harping on. That's the main thing that's our struggle is. It's like, all right, Nick, get this out the way first.
Right.
How you gonna do it now?
Right. What do you think he should do? Because I've seen a lot of people say we're going to go back on shutdown.
Huh?
What do you think he's going to do to get Corona under control? Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying that we're going to go back on quarantine.
Yo, to be real with you, bro, I had no problem with quarantine.
Nah?
Heck no, I was chilling. I had everything I needed. I had snacks. I was good, bro. And then I feel like what he needs to do is if we do go on quarantine again, he got to give at least like 8 stimulus checks.
What?
Just drop all.
Shit, we couldn't even get a second one.
We got to get that.
Like, that's got to be part of the plan, right? If you're gonna send people back into a space that they literally hated and was ready to die to be outside again, he gonna have to cut the checks for sure.
Unemployment gonna have to continue for like another year. Cut them checks monthly to catch up from what we didn't get since fucking April, March.
One thing I didn't like about quarantine, man, is like and y'all might be able to relate to this. Like we all work in the same field, but I just kind of felt like I was getting so far away from my goals. You know what I mean? Like there's things I wanted to do in the entertainment world that are literally impossible to do. Now there's other routes now. Everybody's going virtual and stuff, but just as far as like the live shows and some of the concepts I wanted to bring to life, it was just like, well, this is like real disheartening because it's like, what do I do now? You know what I mean? I've been doing this for the past 7 years of my life. I can't just, go work in a call center or some shit like that. You know what I'm
saying? That's a good word you use, Jari. Disheartening, man. Like I felt that way, and I didn't know how to express it either. Like I didn't know how to. I felt it, but I didn't know how to get it off my chest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it felt like so much stuff was kind of flowing. Like stuff was flowing, and then it stopped. And I don't know. I had to really like fucking Michael Jackson man in the mirror myself. Like I had to really look in the mirror and be like, I don't know. It was tough, bro. It was this. I like you said. I never anticipated having to deal with something like this, like ever.
When COVID first came out, I thought it was just gonna be like another little SARS thing. You know what I mean? Like, it'll break out for a couple months to get it under control. And I didn't really think it was what it became to be until they shut down the NBA in the middle of the damn game.
Oh yeah,
that was low key terrifying. Because prior to that, I ain't gonna lie, I was on social media like, man, that shit is a scam. That's man.
You was 5G it up? Was you 5G it
up? Yeah. These people shut the game down in the middle of the game.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
I always feel like entities like the NBA, not just the NBA, they're not as bad at it, but like government and just big corporations, they always put money before everything. So financially shutting down didn't make sense to me. So I was like, this is serious. Like if they're like leaving money on the table and putting well-being before that, then this is definitely real.
And the jump on what you're saying, when they started like shutting down like some schools and some states started putting in shutdown measures, I got like 7 to 8 text messages about that. They shut down the NBA and my phone blew up. That shit blew up. Like I thought something was wrong with my family.
Yeah.
People was like, they canceling the games. Like I was like, okay.
Unreal. Yo, I would have been terrified to be one of those people at the game. That must have felt crazy. Like,
in a moment,
you're gonna make everybody leave?
In a moment.
Yeah.
In a moment.
Like what?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably would have jogged out. I probably wouldn't even walk in orderly fashion. I might have just jogged out like, nah, we about to die now. The zombies coming. The zombies coming right now.
Yo, facts.
We've seen that in movies before. We've seen that though. Like the zombies must be here. They at the Magic game.
It must be here, and it must be way more serious than they thought it was.
Yeah.
It's mutating. The virus
is mutating. Right here.
Right, that's just like in the movies. Exactly, bro.
Where is it? Right here.
Right.
Motherfuckers running.
Yeah.
See,
everybody being quiet, but then they see that one dude running, and it kind of like heightens the anxiety level a little bit.
That's it.
12 over here jogging. They like, why he jogging?
One by one. Yeah, bro. They lucky they got out of there without incident, bro. Cause shit, it couldn't have been me. I would have been stiff arming kids. Nigga, move. All of that. All of that, man. Yo, so what have you been doing to stay sharp, man? Just creatively. Have you been working on content? Do you got any concepts you want to bring to life?
Go ahead, D-Watch.
Okay.
I just been
to be honest with you, I just been trying to just stay really active, man, creating, planning something out for like next year, thinking like when the world could get ready. But I had been in a slump for writing until we had that interview with Oh man, shout out to bro. I forgot his name, man. It slips my mind at the
Crazy.
moment. But he recommended the book.
What's the name? Artsy or something like that?
Artsy, yeah. We had an interview with Artsy, and he recommended that book, Hitting Your Funny Bone. I kid you not. Ordered the book, read chapter 1, and was like, what the hell, bro? I know it's a good book. And asked some serious questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask y'all the same questions because the shit's dope, bro. It's really dope. But it's really like really kicked everything back up for me right now, personally, to want to start creating again, to get like ready. Other than that, just been trying to just stay busy doing whatever. But this book shit here is amazing, dog. Like, you gotta get this shit
What's
here.
the name of the book?
Hitting Your Funny Bone.
Okay, I got you.
Shit, bro, the shit's so dope, man. And here's the first question. I've been pondering this past 3 days. It says, what is the most real to you? When you boil everything down, what is the bedrock of life that you have to deal with? It's asking you a personal question. What's the most real to you? What's some bedrock of life you got to deal with? Because it's all shaping to find to ground your comedy voice type shit, or what your voice type shit. That's what it is. But that question was so deep. I was like, damn. Well, it was deep to me. How do y'all feel about that? What's the most real to you?
You mean in like in regards to just life, or in regards to comedy and my perspective on entertainment?
Well, it's part of an exercise to build off. It's part of exercises like performing and create original stand-up materials, like to set to ground yourself on your voice and what you think is important.
Okay.
And so I'm saying with that, what you think is important, what is most real to you when you boil everything down, the bedrock of life, what do you have to deal with? Like I asked that to a lady friend, but go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, no, you good. I feel like in regards to stand up, what's most real to me is and I haven't necessarily got to that point yet that I want to be, but I want my real life shit to be just as important to people as the funny. You know what I mean? Like I don't really just want to be on stage and just being funny to be funny. Like I want to be able to open people's eyes to just different perspectives, or just make people feel like a little less crazy for looking at things the way they look at it. You know what I mean? Because I can make sense of something or a thought that someone has that they may be uncomfortable with, and just make them look at it a little differently, so they feel like, okay, maybe I'm not the crazy one. Maybe I see something people don't. But yeah, man, if I could get to that point, that'd be awesome.
Okay, what about you, Clever?
Yeah, I've been really trying to shift my focus to being like unapologetically brave, man. Like, which is hard in comedy because, like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I really be like, nah, I'm gonna just be a bitch tonight and do this easy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be brave tonight, but I think it's becoming more important to me to be brave, to be like you said, Jari, like maybe make somebody see a perspective that maybe they was afraid to say, but you like, nah, I got the mic, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and I'm gonna make it funny. I'm gonna make it okay to be able to share these kind of thoughts because we have that sort of platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've definitely been trying to focus more on that.
It'd be hard, man. Like doing stuff like that when you jump out on a limb and you might say something that like rub people the wrong way, and then it does. Like that shit be killing me. Like I'm getting better at rebounding, but I definitely haven't been having to rebound a lot more because I have been trying out, just off the wall shit sometimes. And sometimes this shit'll bomb so bad it'll just fuck your whole setup. You know what I'm saying? There's just
Yeah.
There's no coming back. There's no.
But we gotta do it though. We gotta do that shit. We just gotta do it. Fuck it. We just gotta do it.
Because when it sticks, that's when it be like,
yeah.
Like I do this shit. Yeah. I'm up.
And that's why I don't know about y'all, but if I get some wild shit to land with like 6 people, I don't give a shit. I'll be happy about that shit.
Yeah.
Like I'd be thrilled about that. So I'd be like, I knew that shit was gonna work a little bit.
In the beginning, I didn't value that. I didn't value that enough. If it was like 6 people filling it and like 50 that were like, wow, that was trash, then I would just be like, yeah, it was trash. I didn't value the 6 until later on, because those 6 people are the ones that like actually remember your joke and will go home and like post it like,
exactly. It'll be them 6 that be like, nah, I remember you made everybody cringe that one night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real shit.
Yeah. What's some crazy? Ew. Slide
First of all, first and foremost, if we do an introduction, fellas, I need y'all energy tonight because I'm pissed right now. Okay, let's get that out of the way.
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
First of all, brother Clever, what's good with you, brother? How you doing?
What's up, my guy?
What's good, brother? Hey, so listen, I'm pissed. I left an hour late than what I was supposed to at work today. So when I say y'all, I'm really on edge right now. So I need y'all.
That's what you don't do. You don't keep a black man after hours when they supposed to be off.
Listen, when that schedule's at 8 o'clock, nigga, you leave at 8 o'clock. Nigga, no, you leave at 7:59. I'm at the door.
It don't matter if we get that late. When it's time to get off,
it's time to go. You can go a half hour late, nigga. But when it's time to leave, I'm leaving on time. That's the thing.
You scared me for a second. I thought you was mad Trump lost. I was like, damn, Tim, I didn't know you got down like that.
I had the same idea, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Biden winning, he gonna win it.
Oh, listen, when I woke up this morning, brother, and I saw he flipped Wisconsin and Michigan, that's when I knew, okay, all right, because Florida, I don't know what the hell Florida thinking. We can never get our stuff together, bro.
Florida going Florida.
But the nigga cities, you think is getting it right though. The nigga cities was good. My hometown, Jacksonville, Orlando stood up. Who else? Tampa, Miami, Tallahassee. So the other white folks, I don't know what they doing, bro. They playing.
You know what? People talk about the president election so much. What's the House looking like? Is it more Democrats now? Or is it more Republicans in the House? Because that's how the law is gonna get passed. Because they don't know how to work with each other.
Right.
Yeah, Democrat now.
They do that shit every year, bro. They do that shit every year, so they have an excuse not to get shit done. Like, damn, I would have did it, but Craig and them.
But so that's what I'm saying, right? Like when I was like, let's say Biden wins, they make because this goes to the courts eventually, right? But Trump gonna try to sue you about everything. You dig? So let's say Biden actually gets in, and we got a Biden administration now, right? Now we got to put these people to the test. Are you as progressive as you say you are? Because one thing that I can't stand is Congress not doing shit ever, right?
Right.
So let's get these. What's up with these term limits? How y'all feel about that? When y'all gonna start speaking about that? When y'all gonna start trying to put these plans in place so that we can have term limits on these senators and these congressmen who just sit around and do nothing but campaign for re-election over and over again? That's all they doing, right? If I don't hear that kind of conversation, then you see what I'm saying? Like I don't want people to lose the spirit and the spunk they have right now. Let's try to get some real change in here.
Man, I feel like they ain't never gonna start talking that until people put some real pressure on them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's on us.
That goes on us. Exactly, that goes on us. We determine that. Your local government, your city officials, all those people, those are your spokesperson in control to convince the Senate and the House of Representatives, all that, on what to vote for. So people miss that chain of command. Someone down the line, they thinking that Biden or Trump, whoever can do that. But bro, no, he only gives the signature and declare. That's it.
Dog, I seen
nothing.
I seen one dude today post on Instagram. It was like one of them cop videos, when cops be being like too aggressive and all of that shit and using force. They was like, why Trump didn't do nothing about this if he care about black people? It's like, dog, Trump not gonna swoop in every small city in America with a homeland.
That don't work like that.
And stop police.
Shout out the Homelander. Okay. Shout out the Homelander.
All they have to do all they have to do is give police officers a 5-year minimum if you kill somebody who was unarmed. 5 years. That's it.
Here's my thing with that.
Stop.
Here's my thing with that. When it comes to, let's say, a state issue with a George Floyd, etc. The only thing I'm looking for my president to do is to make a somber statement. I don't know about y'all. You don't have to do anything for action, The fact that you give the perception that you care and that you see us and that you notice what's going on, that's all we ask you as a president. So when you look at Donald Trump and he doesn't, speak on the issue or acknowledge what's going on, and you dumbing it down, you can't even say the man's name in the interviews. Like, those little things are signs of disrespect. You dig what I'm saying?
Right. I remember Trump was coming out talking about, I haven't really looked into it too much. Nigga, we've been talking about this shit for a week.
All week. What you doing?
I know you seen it on Twitter. Your ass on Twitter.
No.
See, you trending.
Of course, he on Twitter every day. He literally doesn't care. That's what I'm saying. Like, he don't care.
He don't care, bro.
He don't care. He don't care about that. He don't care about that. Now, somebody has said George Floyd was a Trump supporter and he had a MAGA hat and Trump posted, he would have cared way more because that's what kind of narcissist he is.
Very nice guy.
Yo, I didn't even think about that. 100%. 100%.
For sure. I'm gonna tell you what's messed up. We talk a lot of noise about like celebrities, right? We talk a lot of noise about celebrities, but Kim Kardashian, who has been shit on all over the place all throughout her career, figured out Donald Trump before everybody else did.
What'd she say?
She really did.
She did. You're right.
She figured him out. Figured out how to press those buttons before a whole bunch of other people did. She really did. She's like, I'll be nice to him. I'll be cool with him. She helped get prison reform started. Yeah. She's like, I'll be able to get some people out of jail. I'll get him to talk about prison reform just because I understand he's a narcissist. Probably because I'm married to a narcissist. I hate to be like that, but I mean, I hate to be like that, but you know what I'm saying. So I think she figured it out faster than a lot of people.
How do y'all feel about that though with Kim Kardashian? Because I'm on the fence about it. I appreciate the idea of what she's doing, but because of who she is and the family's brand, I'm a little thrown off by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I really want Kardashian to represent me in my case?
I like it. I like it because she don't got to do that shit. Like, she not getting nothing from doing that. Like, she already rich. She already look good. She not a politician. Like, she just doing it because she feel like it's the right thing to do. She probably feel like she should be doing it because her dad was like a lawyer and shit. But I mean, if I'm locked up and Kim Kardashian show up to get me out, like, and I've been in there,
you're the happiest person in prison.
I already been in there for 20 years. She only be taking cases of people that like spend half their life in there most of the time. I'm like, man, at this point, I'll take whatever I can, bro.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it, bro. Because
I'm more so focused on the end result. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, and I don't know if that made me a trash person or not, but a lot of the times, if the end result is worth it, I almost don't care how we get there. You know what I mean?
You gotta play to win, man. Jungle rules.
Yeah. So I got a question for y'all, man. So everybody here has voted, right? Y'all voted this year?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. D,
you
voted?
For the ask you a lie?
Oh, shoot.
You a lie?
Hold up, D. Not the sleazy hands, bro. What's the nigga? What's going on, bro? What you did, bro? You on mute, bro. We can't even hit this. How I know you ready to lie, because you still on mute, bro.
Yeah, man, I voted.
That's crazy. I saw the lie in his eyes.
He did the Stevie J hands and not the
like a Busta Rhymes video.
The Stevie J hands and shit. No, sir. You lying, D. I don't believe you no more, bro. I don't know why.
I early voted, man. I waited in line. I got in line at 9:17, and I was done voting at 11:58.
That's how long.
Oh shit! You actually had to wait.
Yeah, I did early voting. I got in line. 9:17 was done at 11:58.
Here's the trick.
I like a 30-minute wait, start to finish.
You gotta wait last minute on the last day to go vote. You don't gotta wait in line, bro, because people be too scared to come out at night.
I caught myself waking up early. Like, no, it was like October 29th, I think, or some shit like that. Early, whatever. I'm gonna get there early as fuck. Man, hell no.
So you went the first. You went the first day of voting, early voting.
Not the first. I was like probably it was like 4 more days left of early voting when I went.
And you still had to wait that long?
Yeah, it started on the 19th.
But you went that long. I went Friday. So that's crunch time, and I still didn't. It was like in and out.
Yeah.
I was waiting. I remember that. I put it on Facebook.
That first week was crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all what, man. I'm tired of people talking about. Oh man, I don't vote because the electoral college picks the votes. Your vote don't even matter. It's a scam.
Like, can't even tell you what the electoral college do.
I feel like that's stuff we were saying to each other when we was in middle school, when we wanted to sound like we knew what was going on.
Right.
Jari, somebody said that to me, and it never crossed my mind to ask them if they understood what the process was, because I was just assuming that they knew, right? So the last person said to me, and I ain't gonna even put them on blast, because y'all might know him, but the last person to say that to me, I say, hey, do you understand how that process works? And when he went to breaking it down, 2 sentences in, I realized he had no idea what the process is.
Well, you got to spend 4 years in college. Then when you get your degree,
bro,
you got to see a nigga named James. He work at checkers. He don't know.
He literally thought that, let's say we'll take a state like Florida, right? He thought that if the people of Florida voted for Donald Trump, right? He thought that the electoral college would still go cast their votes and their ballots for Joe Biden. He thought that. He did.
Why would it be like that?
Because he thought the electoral college paid no attention to how the vote went in the state at all. He was like, they're just choosing on their own. And I'm just staring at him with a blank face. You feel me? Like,
well, the cool part about the electoral college thing is that it was created to protect the decision of who gets picked. You know what I'm saying? Because we all can go vote and be influenced by the campaign, and you get a popular vote. But like you said, when you go back to the electoral side of it, you're not only going from what the fans are saying, you got to go by the point system. You know, it's damn near playing chess, not checkers.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, man. So I mean, I learned it, like a lot of this stuff now, man. You heard it in school, and it really didn't, for me, it didn't click till Obama administration, because I was just shot, like, age wise, so I didn't qualify to vote for Obama, but I was still attentive in the process of what was going on. And man, I remember that McCain race the first year, you know, the first half of his term, and I'm like, oh, it's over. What we waiting on? And they kept talking about this college. And like you said, a lot of us, especially black folks, I'm like, well, what school is slowing the process up? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't speed this up. You dig? So, but what happens is we don't, like you said, Clever, we don't go and do the research, bro. And we have to do it, dog. Like, but the answers are out there. Like the stuff,
the audacity, right? The audacity to be running around, like, is that not mad weird, y'all? Like, you don't really know how something works, but you run around running off at the mouth to people, like you bold enough to talk to people about something that you don't understand. I would never do that.
Dog, if I don't know about something, I just shut the fuck up.
Right.
That's it.
I would never do that. I would never do that, bro. I would never be in somebody's face talking about something that I do not understand. So I just, like I said, the audacity of it, I was like, this is crazy that you really don't know how this works, but you blasting it.
But you know what? That's the mentality of us as a human being, dog. You remember in school, you used to lie about pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know nothing about no pussy, but you in the cafeteria clowning with it. It's hot in there. It's
never lied about pussy.
Come on, bro. You don't know what you talking about.
I'm
never
still lying about pussy, man.
Bro, and it's a state of inclusiveness.
There we go.
I lied for that.
You lied for it. You lied for it.
Hey, nigga, I ain't telling some tall tales.
There's bars.
Boy.
Like, no, I ain't even got no girlfriend. What you talking about?
But man, I think
I'm my face friend, bro. Get out of here.
It's a chick out here that probably think I got about 4 cars, nigga. No lie. Every time I see I pull up in some new shit.
New shit.
If my boy working overtime, yo, let me get them keys, my nigga. I gotta make some plays. Hold on,
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a desire.
They go 10 with his shit again.
Yeah,
with freeze play.
Hey, y'all know something else that's been crazy to me about this election shit.
What's that?
It's black dudes that are older than me that are posting like, "Oh shit, this is my first time voting. I'm so proud." I'm like, nigga, you didn't vote for Obama, bitch ass nigga. Like, what the fuck? How you not vote for Obama during all of that?
Bro,
it was talking shit.
round here complaining, round here. I understand being feeling like you don't matter, feeling unseen, right? Feeling like it's not gonna make a difference, being let down when a politician don't come through and really make some sort of change that you feel like is affecting you directly. I get all of that, but to even just to know a little bit of the history, right? Even to know a little bit of what was taking place to get voting rights for black people. Like I wasn't begging black people to vote for the candidate I was voting for. I was just saying be active because motherfuckers was really getting dragged in the street for you to be able to do this.
Right.
You know, like you a grown ass man, it's your first time vote. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. They were saying it like it was a good thing, but I'm like, I mean, it's good you voting now, but nigga.
But you trash. You
know
trash
what
for
that. Like how you not
you trash.
Obama, my nigga?
You know what I want to know in the experience is like. I wonder what it's like being a black Republican. Like I don't that's like that Trump Republican, not like a black Republican who like
black Republicans. I understand, but being a black Trump supporter, I ain't gonna lie. I want to sit here and tell y'all I wasn't judging people, but I've been judging motherfuckers, man, for real. And I ain't gonna lie.
What is that like?
I've been judging you, not for 2016, not for 2016. I ain't judged you for 2016. Mm-hmm. This year, nigga, this year right here, nigga. I judged the shit out of you. I ain't gonna lie. I judged you because you got a nice healthy dose of this shit for 4 years, and you still found yourself being like mega. You know, that shit was crazy to me.
Yeah, bro.
Especially when they make no money on it. I mean, Candace Owens, she made money off of it at least.
Oh, I think she just. I think you know. Hold on now.
She made money off of it.
Hold on. Now here's my thing with Candace. Now hold on. I think Candace.
I get it though. I hate to be like that, but I get it.
Yeah. I think Candace is a plant. She's doing this on purpose.
Facts.
Like almost like reverse psychology. Cause she actually smart, bro. Like half the stuff you gotta really spit the bones out. And I understand what she's saying, but it's like she's doing it on purpose just to kind of wake you up so you can hear it. But you got to know how to digest it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I feel like she saw an opportunity, and I don't know this lady at all.
Right.
But I feel like she saw an opportunity because I actually saw the same opportunity. And no cap, I'm telling you, like I was talking to one of my homeboys. Sometimes when I'm on stage, I got like a T-shirt that I've made, right? Talking to one of my homeboys, I was like, yo, we should really start making some like Trump stuff, put some catchy, funny stuff on there and watch it sell out because it's just gonna sell out.
Yo, I thought about doing that too.
Bro. And he was like, I don't know, man. He's like, what about our souls?
What about our souls?
What about
the first thing he said to me? That's the first thing he said to me. He was like, I don't know, what about our souls? And I was like, bro, we not just gonna sell the merchandise. And I feel like Candace was like, look, I'll be like one of the only black females, who can intelligently speak on this platform. They will lift me up automatically just because I'm token, right? And my life will be different. And her life is different now. Like she getting money now. She getting sponsorships now. She can be on all sorts of TV shows now. Like her life, she might not really feel like this at all.
But I think she does. I think my problem with her is her delivery. I think her facts are always on point.
Sometimes,
but I think, but yeah, I mean, the last few times I heard her fact. Well, I'll give you that because the George Floyd was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. That George Floyd video was some bullshit. But to give it to her when it comes to like number facts, let me specify that the number facts are there. You know what I'm saying? Like the benefits of black people in this scenario, the low housing numbers in this area. But her delivery, my issue with her is you don't have to talk down about us to get your point across. And I think that's where she loses us when it comes to relevancy. You don't have to bash me because I don't know, because I'm not informed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But just educate me out of love. Don't be like, oh, y'all stupid. Y'all should know this.
Yo,
I feel like she's taking advantage of that too, though.
Mm-hmm.
She's taking advantage of the fact that people don't know the other half of the story. So when she's talking about something like numbers and, you know, being in a welfare state or whatever, she's not talking about the redlining that took place. She don't talk about how we got there through these systemic measures that took place. Right. She just tells you about like the now of it.
Right.
So she don't give you the whole scope of the
She's
story.
not talking to black
people.
She's
speaking to people that don't understand.
She's talking to white people.
Right.
She ain't gotta put.
She be talking to black folks.
She know her audience. No, black people listen, but she know her audience who she's talking to. All that's for white people to be like, "You right." They should know that. That's how they would feel.
She be talking to black folks though. She be dogging black folks out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
dog, Candace Owens be doing that shit where it's like, I used to have a homie. Anytime we like was out and say like somebody with like clout, it would be a celebrity or somebody with money or some shit. He used to do this shit where if we were having a conversation, he would turn to whoever was next to them and explain the conversation as if that person didn't know what was going on. Like we could be talking about basketball. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, Michael Jordan is one of the greats of basketball." Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like what Candace Owens be doing. She be trying to like talk down in a way where she thinks it's separating herself from the rest of black people, so white people will know that like she's exceptional. You know what I'm saying?
And embrace her. Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think if she really cared about black people, her life would resemble
it worked effortlessly.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of white folks out there that
really work
that feel that way. We got a comment here. Hold on. We got a YouTube comment. Hold on. There's a lot of black men considering Trump because of the platinum deal. Ice Cube, Boyce Watkins, and other financial advisors. I understand, but didn't think it was enough to ignore the racism. Okay, hold on. Let me hop on this real quick. My thing with Ice Cube was this. Did y'all hear the CNN interview with my boy Chris? Ice Cube expounded on his motive. He said, "I would have met with anybody."
Right.
There wasn't a premeditated agenda. There wasn't no pre-notion. He said, "I have a plan. I threw it out there, and whoever want to listen to me, I'm gonna talk to them." He said one party wanted to talk to me immediately. The other party had preferred to wait till after the election to meet with me. Either way, I'm just going to present my pitch. You understand what I'm saying? Second of all, this is Ice Cube, bro. This NWA. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. How in the world the culture trying to cancel Ice Cube for actually being your voice? We need that.
That's how far we have to go though, bro. Like that should be killing me when black people make like a powerful move and then like the audience just
try to slander it
because they don't understand it. They did the same thing to Jay-Z when he got that $100 million from the NFL. I was like, bro.
For 10 seconds, I did the same thing. For 10 seconds. Yeah, I thought about it.
Bro. Jay-Z already rich, bro. He don't need money from you. Can't buy him.
Right. And that's my thing. I've always said this, and Clever, I'm gonna let you talk too. I know you got a point. But that was my thing growing up because I always told people we're never gonna see another Malcolm X or another Martin Luther King Jr. The reason why is because black people no longer support and uplift each other. The second that a black man goes against the tide, he goes against the popular opinion, we don't support it. We call him crazy, we call him insane, we do all this stuff, and we don't put him at the forefront. So when you got influencers, like you said, like a Jay-Z, or in this example, Ice Cube, we quick to cancel him, mute him out, this and that and the third. Listen to what his plan is. Go ahead, Clever. My bad.
You straight, bro. I don't like cancel culture for a lot of the reasons that y'all just described, right? Like I don't like that shit. I really don't like that sort of energy. Like, you don't even know the whole story, right? But to say I didn't understand people's angst as they watched a con man be on TV And the first thing a lot of people were thinking is he's just conning you too, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Q would have been like, hey man, I got with the Trump administration, talked about the platinum plan, but I also got with them and said, hey, let's not bring this up and use me as some sort of commercial. Let's not use me to. This is simply about black people. I'm not trying to be here to in the moment to lift y'all up as some sort of champion of black people.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would have made more sense to me. The timing of it was crazy, and then just automatically assuming that because a plan is a plan, right? It's just a plan. It's just a plan. They had a plan to fund the border wall, and Mexicans was gonna pay for it, but you and I ended up paying for it, right?
Right.
So plan is a plan. I wish Q would have been more tactical. Is it? But canceling him was crazy because of who he is and what his history is. I agree with y'all, but I just wish he would have maybe thought that out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had 4 years of Congress.
Yeah.
4 years.
You know why I think the timing was kind of fucked up on his end, and this is just a theory. Like, I don't have much to like really back this idea up, but I just know, like, me from a personal standpoint with this election this year, I looked into the Democratic Party a lot more than I've ever looked into. Like, usually I just just ride. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And like the more and more I was learning about them, the less and less I was like, yo, I can't really do that. I'm not about to go support Trump, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like maybe Cube, in a way, went through something similar, because I know a lot of people were doing that during the quarantine, because it was real political during all that with like Black Lives Matter and all of that. There was a lot of information floating around on the internet. So maybe he was just going through his process of like, oh, okay, I did a little deep dive. Now I want to put something together because black people really need a plan. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, he came up with that and was like, yo, either gonna fuck with it or you're not. I don't think he really took into account, from a political standpoint, the calendar and the media's perception of how it was gonna look. I think he thought that black people were gonna be like, oh, okay, he's trying to do something for us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get behind that. He didn't think he was gonna get the reception that he had got. But I don't know.
But you know what though? That's a dangerous zone to play with, because how do you know the climate? That would be my question for that. How do you know the climate? Because the time is now. I won't be cliche, but the time is now for execution. The time is now for a plan. The time is now for some type of structure to move forward in. So when we ask that question, like, damn, read the room. Not trying to bring up no funny stuff, but Tory Lanez with the album, the same kind of context of read the room, bro. Breonna Taylor's verdict, etc., just dropped Thursday, and here you are the next day, but not knowing his perception of, well, this is my mom's birthday, this is when she died, this is a sentimental date for me, blah 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 blah. So in retrospect, you have to keep those in mind. So I would ask the people that, like, I know Jordan ain't for you to answer, but just as a coach, just a food for thought. When is the time to do that, bro? Because it's something needs to be done, dog. Like, that's just across the board, bro. So so if Ice Cube wants to move, bro.
I feel like on a political standpoint, like something with like what Ice Cube was trying to do, you should be trying to get it done expeditiously.
You know right. Come on, lean on me.
Yeah, bro. Like, ain't no plane. That's been like my whole overall take with this whole election as a whole. Like, I'm getting tired of like the same rhetoric every single year of like, oh man, if you black, you gotta vote for such and such. You gotta think like this. You gotta be with this person. You gotta pick the lesser of two evils. Yeah, they both bad, but I'm going with the lesser one. Like, just stop supporting that shit as a whole. Like, don't stop voting, but stop getting behind motherfuckers who are still keeping you there one way or another. This side may be doing it aggressively. This side may be doing it passively. But either way, neither of them is fucking with you. Your options are not your only choices. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are other shit that we could be doing. Like right now, we should. My thing when everybody was riding with Biden, why I was getting frustrated, is because it's like sports. Like, if you in the playoffs and your team loses, you don't go and root for the team that beat you. You go to the gym and you work on your shit and you get better. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what a lot of black celebrities should have been doing if they really trying to ride on some like pro-black empowerment shit, they should have been talking about what we need to do moving forward instead of being like, oh yeah, Biden and because they not gonna get it done, bro. Like I think a lot of people understand that. Like if they were gonna get it done, it would have got done already. So we need to be like spotlighting other black politicians or even leaders, whatever institutions, people who are trying to do shit, and putting the focus on them instead of being like, oh yeah, Biden's gonna bring it home, because he's not. So why are we?
Well, I told you earlier. I don't think Joe Biden is an agent of change, but in the world of politics, it's one of those situations where you gotta be inside, make the change.
Right.
Like so, something like when people talk about third party candidates, I think a lot of people wonder why third party candidates don't work. I fucking tell you, it's rather simple. We have legislation called Citizens United, which allows a bunch of dark money into politics, right? So because that dark money is making its choices with each party, you'll never see a third party candidate unless they're already a billionaire. That's the only way, because then they can fund their own. They can fund their own run. They can fund their own campaign, right?
Yeah.
But until then, it's going to always come down to two parties, unless somebody's bold enough to get in and undo something like Citizens United.
So,
right? But both parties benefit from it, though. So who's it going to be? That's where we come in to say, hey, you know what? Earlier I said, let's get these term limits. Guess what else I want? I want y'all to undo Citizens United because it's stupid that Sheldon Adelson can spend $100 million on Mitt Romney in 2012. That's stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't do it from the outside looking in, though. You actually got to be inside to try to get those policies changed first.
Yeah. So you're saying the only way a third party candidate will work is if they're already a billionaire.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
So we voting for Kanye next election or what, dog? What is we doing? What is we doing?
Listen,
a same billionaire.
To add to that, let me throw a curveball out there, right?
I'm listening.
You said the only way a third party can win it is to be a billionaire, right?
A billionaire or to undo Citizens United, because that's gonna be unlikely for somebody to have $1 billion and want to spend it all to be president. So yeah.
So this is so I hear what you're saying, right? This is my challenge. This man done showed his entire kitchen mid-show. What the hell? Wait a minute. Why are you? No, you can't just walk over. No, you can't ignore this, dude. Why would you walk away?
This nigga
You can't ignore this. Don't backdrop.
Is that a roach crawling on a Cocoa Puff?
This man got great value granola bars on his refrigerator. Wait a minute. Hold up, bro.
Why?
These are the shits right here, guys.
What is that?
Hey, that's
it from Aldi.
The only way you can save yourself, D, if it's black owned, bro. That's the only way you can save yourself.
That shit
is what?
Make sure it's black owned. That's the only way you can save yourself from having that non-brand.
What you mean, bro? You gotta shop at Aldi's, man. You gotta
Juicy Burst.
This man said Juicy Burst, bro. Not
Juicy Burst.
Bro, you gotta shop at Aldi's, bro. If you don't shop at Aldi's, you gotta get cultured out here. You gotta get some more organic food. You know what I mean? You gotta eat healthy out here.
Man got no name brands on top of the fridge.
So you gotta go stuff right here, man.
Y'all remember that episode of MTV Cribs at Red Man's house?
He said Red Man own apartment, bro.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Why you got one oven mitt on the fridge, bro? One oven mitt, bro. You got two hands, bro.
Bro, what you wearing? You gotta have more. Look here, I know what I'm doing.
Like,
so you gonna say the person
Wow.
Hey, I know what I'm doing.
Wow.
You said forget the left hand. Now I'm using my right hand. We good.
You don't need one hand to pull something out the oven, sir.
I'm impressed that magnet is strong as hell.
You gotta do some push-ups around here, sir. Can't leave a pan.
Bro, why your filter dirty, D?
Oh, man.
The other filter, bro. What's going on with your soul, bro?
Oh man.
Bro, you making my glasses fog up, man. Get out your kitchen, bro.
How we go from uplifting black people to talking about this nigga's kitchen?
This man living in a bando.
Nigga said, gotta help our brothers, man, and uplift our kids. Nigga, is that a roach?
Alexa, play Young
Oh
Thug.
God.
Busting out the bando. This nigga here.
Yeah, Lee.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I forgot what we was talking about. Derek,
That
what
was
we was talking
fantastic.
about? Put it up there.
I literally don't remember. I literally don't remember. Like, oh shit. Juicy burst. Juicy burst.
This nigga look like he just stole them shit.
Damn, we made that meme fast as hell. That's crazy. Juicy bird.
Damn.
Hey, why the nigga got sandals on, bro?
Damn. Oh my god.
First off, there's
got
some
my
great
neck.
group chat by the way.
Wow.
You're amazing.
That's fog up, bro.
That was fantastic.
Well, I had a profound point, nigga. I forgot all about that thing.
You were talking about how
you was about to ask a question. I told you I think it's got to be a billionaire or we undo Citizens United, one or the other, for a third party candidate.
Oh, when you think about that, right? I thought about when y'all was talking. I thought about Bernie Sanders, right? When people ask why Bernie isn't running for president, mind you, hit this. He was on Jimmy Fallon like the night or so before the election and predicted everything that has happened thus far in terms of the battleground stage,
for sure.
how Trump was gonna cut up if he ends up falling behind. Like Bernie was on point with all that. So if y'all want to look it up on YouTube, drop the link, whatever.
Yeah.
But my question is to issues like that, correct? Where we know a certain candidate has our heart. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do know that even when you look at Biden and Trump, there are higher ups that are somewhat going to control the narrative, whether we like it or not. You understand what I'm saying? So my challenge is this: as Black people, why don't we come together and we can fund ourselves a legit candidate? You know what I'm saying? That can push the issues, that can bring awareness to whatever. But the other side, when I was thinking about that idea, if I'm not losing y'all, is you still have Democrat and Republican. You're going to always have Democrat and Republican. So to my understanding with those parties, you still have your higher ups that's going to kick out, let's say, a person like Bernie Sanders, who has proven himself to be for the people, truly for the people. And the fact that y'all didn't sponsor him, y'all stopped funding his campaign to push forward Kamala Harris and a Joe Biden. It kind of the devil's advocate of what I'm saying is like, is there really hope for us when you think of true voice of the people? If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, if they wanted to win, they would have put Bernie Sanders on that ticket with Joe Biden. Or if
that's what I'm getting at.
If they wanted to represent the people. They rather have
if they wanted to represent the people, not if they wanted to win. Because black voters did not connect with Bernie Sanders. I did.
Yeah,
right.
I did. I connected with Bernie.
Yeah, my mama didn't connect with it. Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. Neither did my mother. My mother did not connect with Bernie Sanders at all.
But we're the ones. But clever. We're the ones that matter. That's my issue, because we're the ones that have to live with the results of 2024 or 2025. Not 85, 60-year-old people walk around with air cans voting on their last breath.
But we don't vote,
vote for gorillas.
We don't vote
for Kanye.
We don't
Come on,
vote.
man. Them votes don't go out.
But again, my challenge was this. But if Bernie was to push his agenda fully, they fully stood behind it. You gotta understand, when Bernie was legit running, this was even against the whole Hillary camp. He was hitting up the colleges and universities.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about 2020. I didn't think you were talking about
just as a whole. Just as a whole.
2016 was a hit job on Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
2016 was a hit job on Bernie Sanders. 2020 was not. But in 2016, for the Democratic primary, they have what are called super delegates. Y'all know.
Yes.
Those delegates are just handed to a candidate. So once Bernie started picking up steam, the DNC decided, you know what? We like Bernie's momentum. We're gonna hand these delegates
what they're gonna do
to Bernie. Then he would have been their candidate. That didn't happen in 2020. In 2020, he wasn't getting the support at all.
And that's what
Trump. I mean,
he missed his moment.
Trump is the president that America deserved, bro. Because if they would have just been,
for sure.
If it would have just been the way it should have been, Bernie would have been a president. But they cheated him, and this is what we got stuck with.
Yeah, when you look at,
it's so funny that you say that.
Go ahead, Clever.
No, real quick, it's so funny that you say that, Jari. It's so funny you say that because one of my third grade teachers, I'll never forget this, when she was teaching us like civics and how the houses work and the different branches of government. She said to me in the third grade, I'll never forget it. She was like, "The country always gets what they deserve." She told me that. Third grade. She said that. She's like, when it comes to elections, we always get what we deserve.
That's it.
Go ahead, Tim.
No, I'm just agreeing with that because I wanted to play devil's advocate in that situation because the pro-black Tim is in agreement that why don't we just stand alone as black or minorities and have our own party, push our own candidates, you know what I'm saying, with celebrity influence and etc. But then my thing is, my other side, my logical side is like, it's gonna always be what they want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You gotta play the game,
at this point, it's gonna really be hard to beat the system.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to change the game for sure.
And that's the downside. That's the downside. And as much as we have these panels, as much as we talk to each other and really like have these good ideas and theologies or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, when are we going to have enough Jay-Z's, Diddy's, 50 Cents to help fund for the people? Because like you said, as you see, the 50 Cents and the Diddy's are low-key supporting the Trumps.
Bro, why are we putting our support in rappers instead of like actual professors and lawyers and doctors?
I was
like, that's what narcissists like.
You niggas ain't.
I was gonna ask you that, like, who are like 5 people, not even 5, I say 3. Who are 3 people you consider to be like black leaders in today's era?
Bro,
none.
That really like resonate. I don't mean like Al Sharpton and shit.
Without an agenda,
probably like
really out here getting it.
Maybe Killer Mike, maybe.
I will give you Killer Mike. I'll give you that.
That's the only one. I mean, I know most people say people who the media put out, who is T.I., they always go to him for a voice. No. But I don't see that personally. No. Like I can't see that. But
nigga jar face.
But I don't know. But everybody always try to say rappers. Black people, look at your rappers and athletes. So we got lawyers out here. We got doctors. Who's our next DA?
It being insulting, bro. It be insulting.
Who's our business people?
I be feeling like they low key insulting.
But you know what though? Here's my challenge with that. Do you watch when you say where's the lawyers, where's the doctors? People are sheep, right? They're going to attract to gold. Anything that's shiny, they're going to attract to it. So my challenge with that is let's find a doctor that is I want to say hip, if that makes sense. We don't really have anybody in those positions that's appealing to society. Everybody that's informed, that's a nerd, that is in those logistics stuff. I don't really see nobody of swagger that's gonna make me at the age of 13 look at you like, damn, I want to be a lawyer, bro. Like, look how he moving. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what rappers do. The rappers have the look. But when you see a lawyer, you don't really see no lawyer like pulling up in no like crazy bins. You don't see no lawyer like, hey yo, this is my dog. We here. I'm smart.
But do we want our president to look like a rapper though?
You want what?
Do we want our president to look like a rapper? Because he got a look.
I want my president looking for him, bro.
It's funny you say that because I really would not mind, bro. Like, not on no like, oh, this nigga dressed crazy, but if the president pulled up with like 4 big ass gold chains on black, yo, I'll be like, dog, like,
bro, bump the tie.
You know what I'm saying?
Bump the tie.
That's where it come from, right? Niggas be like, oh, we wear the chains because we come from kings and all of that. So why not have a black nigga up there looking like a black king? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Have the button up, no tie, 3 chains on the pinky ring, let the diamond stud the earrings.
And can talk well, not up there like these fuck niggas over there trying to
nah.
I need you to look the look and talk the talk. You know?
Bro, but again, that's what I'm trying to challenge y'all as far as thinking is like, where's the swagger in those positions? You know what I'm saying? When you say Dr. like you think of like Dr. Miami, right?
Enterprise magazine.
You think of Dr. Miami. Dr. Miami only appeals because of his clientele. He ain't got no swag. You know what I'm saying? But his clientele speaks for him. But let's say we really had a surgeon out here with some swag.
All part of the programming though, bro. Like motherfuckers fuck with Dr. Miami, even though he is kind of lame. But it's like niggas this is like it's like 3 different points I want to. It's like 3 different points I want to make here. I'm gonna try.
Take your time, bro.
But everybody always says like, oh, people are so brainwashed. People are so this and that. But nobody believes that they're brainwashed. Everybody feels like they just, oh man, I don't have any of that fuck shit in me. There's a lot of fuck shit in like black culture that niggas be scared to address. Dr. Miami pops because black people look at a white person that's successful and automatically wants to fuck with him. How many songs are about Donald Trump before he was president? Now that the media is telling you nobody's fucking with him. Donald Trump's been doing racist shit since the fucking 80s. But just because he's white, he got a pass. Like, Donald Trump can fucking deny black people housing and niggas still fuck with him. But if Jay-Z gets $100 million from the NFL, who's been oppressing black people to not talk, he's a sellout. Like, that's the privilege right there. And that starts
exactly
with the system, but it's coming from us at this point. Like, we're in control of the perception.
We reinforce the bullshit.
Exactly. And people don't want to fucking admit that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why
it's an uncomfortable conversation. It's a comfortable conversation to have.
That's uncomfortable for black people.
Well, peep this. It's uncomfortable, but it goes back to the statement y'all made earlier that people don't have the knowledge but still want to push the conversation.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
That goes full circle.
Again, it's flabbergasting. It's flabbergasting that this nigga was really talking to me, preaching some shit that he did not understand. I couldn't believe it. It was you watch you laughing, but I'm serious. I was just feel like he was crazy. I was like,
no, bro.
My thought process about that guy changed in an instant. I was like, yo, he cool. And then once I realized he didn't know what he was talking about, he was trying to talk to me about it. I was like, I need to leave because this nigga might bite me on the forehead. Like, he a psycho. He crazy. It was crazy to me. I would never do no shit. I'm gonna just shut up. If I don't know, I'm gonna just shut up. I don't know.
Yeah. It's very discouraging.
Who has more diss songs out about them? Donald Trump or Tupac?
Who has more diss songs about them?
I guarantee there's way more diss songs shitting on Tupac than there is niggas shitting on Trump.
Where?
About all that. Nah.
No, from celebrities, bro. Think about it.
Yo.
Who dissed Tupac other than Biggie?
Biggie, Nas was talking shit. Jay threw a couple shots at him.
Mobb Deep.
In retrospect.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I get what you're saying. In retrospect, that was East Coast, West Coast. So you go against one East Coast person.
That's what I'm saying is like that's to my point of like niggas be so quick to go at somebody black over some shit.
Oh damn, yeah.
Get away with murder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a good point.
And that was it. It was one song.
That's a good point.
Where's the hit him up? Where's the hit him up for Donald Trump? If we hate this nigga so much.
That's YG and Nip. That's the only anthem we got, bro. So we gonna close it out. You know what I'm saying, real quick. But I want to touch on one issue. Did y'all tune into quarantine radio this weekend?
Nah, I missed it.
I ain't got no radio this weekend.
So you know me, I watched it. I'll be honest with y'all. I just want to see your cheeks. Okay, don't judge me, judge your mama. But man, I peeped it and I saw it live. So one thing Derek was bringing up was the issue, man. Tory Lanez was called out on the live for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. So I want to get you guys' thoughts really quick on that issue. Are we surprised by somebody hopping on the live? Because you know how let me just paint the context, because you know you can't get on quarantine radio unless you put the peach emoji on the comment section. So somebody must have framed themselves to be some female, then the peach emoji. Tory Lanez clicked on it, and we have a clip here. So if you want, I saw this live myself. So if y'all want to take a look at it, there, go ahead and press play, bro. Hold on, let's get the audio right real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Give us that audio.
I saw all this live, bro. This was crazy. And it was one of them things that you could have saw coming. You know what I'm saying? You should have expected it. But I want y'all to watch, from my perspective, while watching it live, like, look at Tory Lanez when it happens. When we get the audio right, just look at Tory and kind of like, you know what I'm saying, just read the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me know what you think about Tory, bro.
Academics fat ass.
Bro, academics is the Tory Lanez stand there. You hear me?
That nigga is a fucking federal informant.
Not no more than Vlad. We got the audio, D? We ain't hear the audio.
Nah. This nigga, Derek, went to fucking ITT Tech. This nigga don't know how to
Man, go. He said he played it, but we see you played it. But we can't hear it.
Nigga, you played us.
You played us. Man, run it back one more time for me, bro. Just so we can see if we can get the audio.
He got his computer on mute.
Nigga said, y'all was talking. Nigga.
Y'all was talking. Nah, I would have stopped talking if I would have heard something. That's what. We will try one more time, bro, real quick before we leave. But man, my thing, I want y'all to, when he pulls it back up, I want y'all to watch Tory Lanez's reaction to it, because if I was his media team, I would have prepared more for the
you would think he would have had something prepared. I'm shocked that he did.
Right, he got a media team, man. It's just this nigga and his homeboys.
Here we go, bro. Go ahead, play it.
Nigga, there ain't one drop of audio on this goddamn video.
That's all right. I'm gonna coach y'all through, because I was here live. So just look at Tory. So this is the point right here where he's the guy is yelling it out. You shot Megan Thee Stallion. You shot Megan Thee Stallion. And his Wi-Fi was kind of cheap, so you couldn't really hear it well, but he kept saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, so by Megan Thee Stallion playing around on his live.
Playing around on his live. So he said it. So by then, Tory catches it. Now look at Tory. Look how he looking right now. He looking confused.
Yeah.
He's trying to play it off, but I really wish the audio we can hear it, so you can hear kind of like the tone of how he said it, because it's like inside he broke down a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't prepare for it. Like he walked into quarantine radio thinking it was gonna be all love and all peaches.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for it.
And he wasn't ready for the trolls, bro. He wasn't ready.
Making the same face D-Walk was making when we saw that kitchen.
Hey, my kitchen's straight. First off, I got in my kitchen.
It's part confused, but part understandable. Like I know where y'all.
Hey, fridge is full.
Yeah,
got an air fryer right now. Food for me.
Nigga, at this point, D-Ball, you got to show the pantry, nigga. At this point, nigga, you got to show the whole thing.
Y'all can't see how
from now on, we referring to that as the Juicy Burst face.
The Juicy Burst box, bro.
That's it. From now on, that's the face.
Trying to convince us we shopping wrong.
What happened after he got called out? What they say?
So what happened was he was on it for a little bit longer, but Instagram ended up cutting the live short. So this whole weekend leading up, I think he tried to hop on again, like Monday night he tried to hop on again. And Instagram is restricting his broadcast. So he'll hop on for like 30 minutes and then whatever restriction it cuts off. But mind you, he barely had any cheeks on this. So this isn't like, if you followed him during quarantine, it's not like the first time where women got out of control, and the owner of Instagram was like, "Hey, we love what you're doing, but certain little guidelines." It's not like that no more. At this point, it's literally like they're not letting this man shine, talk, like anything, bro. Like they're pretty much blackballing this man, like on Instagram. No lie, from what it seems like.
Illuminati got my mind, soul, and my body.
No, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if you already, and this goes back to quarantine, because he already built a relationship with the CEO. You know what I'm saying, of Instagram, because like you said, he was building a brand, he was building an audience, and the restrictions that Instagram had naturally, he fought through that. He negotiated his way through that to where the CEO himself hopped on live with him and said, "Hey, we support what you're doing." So now, regarding the backlash that he's been getting, for him to not even be able to stay on longer than 30 minutes, and he's creating, these spam accounts or these little burner accounts just to hold a live feed, it's a bit excessive to me, man. So again, I don't know that I ain't gonna speak on the narrative of that nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we just don't know. I hope that he didn't do it. Going back on that issue, but
Tim, you are the biggest Tory Lanez fan of life right now, my
who,
dog.
me?
Yeah.
Listen.
You a Tory Lanez fan, nigga.
I like the nigga. I like the nigga. So again, until proven guilty, I like the nigga. Like the dude makes great music. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy him, and I hate to see another black man really go out like this. You understand what I'm saying? With no hard evidence and nothing like that. I mean, listen, I was the same way with Chris Brown, bro. I knew without a shadow of a doubt in the 8th grade. Hey, bro, Rihanna did something to that nigga. Chris Brown don't hit no woman for no reason. He did something to him.
Yeah, I know for a fact. He was driving a Lamborghini. You can't beat nobody.
It's a 2-seater. I know she provoked that nigga. And to fast forward, in my defense, 8 years later, he made a movie about it. Come to find out, she did. Like, she had her flaws just as well, but that's a whole other conversation, whole other podcast when it comes to the guidelines of men versus women. You know what I'm saying?
Like, she shouldn't have had her foot in that direction anyway.
Bro, she could have had her toes in that butt, and she could have got away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Her foot didn't have to be a size 12. She could have been a regular size, goddamn.
Y'all niggas better not ever run for office, nigga. This video going.
Hey man, I thought about running this. I thought about running after this year. Trump made me believe anybody can be president, bro.
Facts.
T.I. gonna be president pretty soon. So
no, T.I. I love T.I., but he ain't gonna have my vote.
He been talking to Maxine Waters. He's been doing all this stuff. Think about who people putting out there as voices. That nigga
his wife out here cheating on him with Floyd Mayweather. She not even choosing that nigga, dog.
She only did that because he did it with Bernice Burgos.
Bro, T.I. don't even care if Tiny cheat. Have y'all seen Tiny?
We ain't gonna do. All right, it's been a great show. We ain't gonna go.
Wait.
We appreciate y'all.
Did you say Tiny is so ugly? T.I. be happy for her when she cheats on him?
He be like, "Go ahead, girl." This
has been a great episode.
Like, I don't feel bad about the bad bitches I'm talking to now.
I'm trying to save your brand right now, D-Watch, because they're gonna pull this back up in 2032. When you trying to run for mayor, nigga, they gonna pull this footage back up. I'm trying to help you, nigga. Don't do this.
And I'm gonna be like Lil Boosie. I'm gonna be like,
we love all black queens, all black women here at the Dean's podcast.
Hey, they gonna be like, y'all know that nigga Juice in burst.
Right, I know D-Watt said this back in 2020, so pull it up. I got the receipts, nigga. I got the receipts. He said that she ugly, so you gonna lose all your Georgia votes, nigga.
I'm just saying she get a cheating pass because of her looks. It's forgivable.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna add to that comment. So we gonna.
She's not ugly, but she
you keep talking, D nigga. Shut up. I'm trying to help this nigga, bro. Listen. So listen, man, Clever. We appreciate you for stepping through, bro. Literally, man, it's great to have you up here, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me, my guys.
And we appreciate your knowledge, man, because like you said, it's one thing to talk to somebody, but it's a different thing to talk to somebody who's informed. And so it's always enlightening. It's always good energy when we all can kind of be on that same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? and be informed on that note, bro. And honestly, man, I'm excited because this is our last episode as the Dean's List. So we trying to change the name, change the branding. So bear with us, man. Was y'all cool with the new name? Should we say it yet?
Man, I'm with any name, bro. I don't give a fuck. Let's run it up.
Okay, so we got Jarvis vote. D Watts, you was good with the new name, nigga?
I was rocking with whatever.
Okay, so should we announce it or should we just drop it?
Let's just drop it.
Just drop it. Okay, so we gonna drop the new name. So again, bro, this was an honor to be a part of this, man. The Dean's List is coming to a wrap as far as the name is concerned. So we're gonna rebrand and restructure and hit the ground running, bro. So again, Clever man, we appreciate you, big dog. Thank you so much, dog. All right, y'all. Any last words, Dari? D Watts, any last words?
I ain't got nothing, man.
Hey, Kanye 2024.
We'll see about that one, brother. At this point, put my name on the ballot.
Here we go.
All right, bro. We out of here, man.